So next question, why leaving the job didn't help me? Because doctor insisted that it's supposed to help. Well, in some way your doctor is right, because he tried to get rid of your fear of your job, but it already triggered your DP state. So, and you at the moment you're scared of your condition, so that's why you still have it. That's the main point. And now you don't have to think about the job, you have to think how you're going to stop this fear of you having DP. That's the main thing. And when you will stop having this fear, I mean, like, you will still have this, how to say, you will still have this uncomfortable feeling of having DP and all the symptoms. And sometimes, I was checking, sometimes I was having a goosebumps, because when I was like cooking breakfast, and then I suddenly started to think, who am I? What kind of creature am I? What is that on the table? This is just ridiculous. And that triggers again the anxiety state, and then, your vision is changing again, and everything is happening. All these bad things are happening again and more intense. So yeah, for a while I had goosebumps when I was thinking about it. I was questioning myself, but with the time, when you're trying to explain, that's the food on the table, that's me, my name is like Marina, and I feel this way just because I'm accepting the reality in wrong way, but that's fine. So I don't have to be scared of it. I know why is it happening. So talk to yourself in this kind of way all the time. So you have to get used to these strange feelings. So with the time, my goosebumps were less and less and less and less, and I realized that it started to fade. The whole fear, the whole madness in your head, it was like fading, fading, fading. Like one day I felt like I have no this kind of feelings of madness, no craziness, no irrational thoughts. And then I realized like it's gone. So, but it didn't happen like I woke up and no madness. No, it was just less and less and less. So you are not so anxious, you're not questioning yourself too much. So that's how it happens, that's how it's changing. So then you will notice that if you're not questioning yourself too much, or you had the chance to distract yourself at least for 5 minutes, it's already an improvement. It's already good. So be happy with the small things, and small things will turn to big things. But just catch this wave. Once something happened, give yourself a chance to be happy about that. So don't think, oh, probably I made up this. Probably nothing good happened, nothing changed, it feels the same. No. Think in a different way. Think like, oh, I didn't think about it for a minute. That's cool. Probably I'm getting better. Or I was able to distract myself. That's good. So then it means like I can manage to try to recover step by step, bit by bit, but I can do that because I could go for a minute or for a few seconds. So just give yourself some credits, and yeah, don't be miserable. Don't be miserable. You don't need that, because otherwise you will never have a chance to get out. Um, sorry, my cat just wanted to go out, so I will open the door and we'll come back. Okay, another question. Another question comes from Ben. I wake up every time at 4 to 5 a.m. Why, and is it normal? Ben, dear Ben, that's same thing which I was mentioning before, and that's one of the these strange questions which all of you have, and I had as well. There is no reason to think about it. You probably wake up because you getting anxious, or you just learned that you wake up at this time because something is going on, and it's like a habit now. So just don't think about it. Okay, you wake up at 4 or 5 or 10. It's maybe that's your biological clock. so who knows? But it doesn't have any connection with whatever, with nothing. Just leave it. It's not important. Ben is saying that his condition started with panic attacks. Same as for me. My panic attacks were constant and horrible and never ending, and I had lots of them during the day and night. So yeah, that's just an anxiety. That's just an anxiety. So if you're having panic attacks, I can say for sure to these people that this is an anxiety, that's exactly what I was having, and you can recover if you're going to follow my advices and try to be positive and stop being constantly scared. And you know how to stop it is just talking to yourself and working with yourself every day. Vision sometimes good or bad. Yeah, it's same. Vision is good when you're getting better. Vision is worse when you're getting stressed. Nothing new. Just relax about the vision. You're not gonna be blind, or it's not going to improve to 100% if your vision is not if your vision is not perfect. So don't worry about that. It's also the symptom of anxiety. It's like, as I said before, it's like if you're drunk. So if you're drunk, you know, you can see 3 fingers instead of 2. So it's same story. You're drunk with anxiety. That's it. That's why your vision is changing. Did I feel physical numbness? Oh, yes, I did. I had the most horrible physical numbness at all. But the only thing I can say, which might be important for you, is I took a medication because I thought I will never feel my body again, and I couldn't cope with my anxiety. I couldn't cope with my panic attacks at that moment. So after 6 months, I had to take some medication, and it helped me. Not with the panic attacks, because I think I managed finally myself how to stop it. But with the physical numbness, yes. Also, it was like bit by bit. I remember my mom was trying to tickle me and I couldn't feel anything, and I was so upset. I was saying, "Mom, don't do that, don't do that. It's just, it hurts because I don't feel anything, and you just remind me about that all the time." But she was continuing doing that every morning. And once, I think it was like a couple of weeks since I've started to take the medication, and she did it again. And I remember I was like, I started to giggle because I felt a little bit, but I felt. And I was like, "Oh wow, Mom! I just had this sense. I felt it. That's so cool." Yeah, so that's how it's changing. So day by day. Does it? 5 minutes, and I will get back to you. And yeah, the last thing I want to say is a special thanks to Eduard Kaiser, because he's supporting my videos, and yeah, thank you for that, because you know it's really nice to read your comments, and obviously it's nice to see that someone is watching me and having, like, sharing all this experience as well. So hi. Edward is actually very amazing name. Always liked it and wanted to give this name to my son, but it didn't happen. Maybe I will have another one. So yeah, Edward, hi. So that's the end, and if you have any more questions, I do have my email under my video. So yeah, send me an email and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. And I'm with you guys, so don't think I'm not replying because, you know, I don't want to reply. And I feel for all of you, and I know how horrible it is. And if I look positive to you, just don't think that, you know, I'm in a different mode, in a normal mode now, and, you know, just, I mean, I'm enjoying my life again. And I want you to look at me and just to think that you will recover as well. And you can feel the same way. And you will be happy again. because I thought I would never be happy. I thought I was very suicidal every day, and it was lingering for a long time. Even when I was completely, not completely, but mostly recovered, I was still suicidal. So I think that's some kind of symptom, strong symptom, which I was having for a long time. And there is one tip for you about this kind of, bad feeling. You, as my doctor said, you don't want to kill yourself. People who really want to kill themselves and who are really suicidal in a suicidal way, they enjoy planning it and doing it. We are not we actually have a fear of it, and that's why you constantly have this thought on your mind. So it's not like you plan to do that, not like you cannot control yourself and you can do that. It's just the fear. And sometimes I was like intentionally trying to imagine how am I going to go take a knife and just cut my throat or jump out of the window. And then if you will imagine, how you seeing yourself in a coffin, you get scared. So you don't want there. You don't want to go there. And it's just of you being scared of it. So because you're scared of everything. And that's the reason. No, that's the symptom of the chemical imbalance, and just understand that. And try to explain everything to yourself, and it will lead you to the real way of recovery. And I'm sure that most of you are strong enough to fight this condition. So go for it. Go for it. Fight for your life. Fight for yourself, because no one is going to help you. You are the only one person who can help yourself. So as there are some lyrics in one of the songs of my favorite singer, George Michael, as he's saying, be good to yourself, because nobody else has the power to make you happy, and that's the truth. And that's the end of the story. Have a lovely time. I don't know whether it's evening or morning time for you. And if you have any questions, just text me. And goodbye.